Oh, there's the plant. Oh no! The plant didn't make it. I'm sorry, my friend. I should have taken you off the windowsill. I hope Pina will let me buy another one. I'd better clear you away. It wouldn't be right to leave you lying here all day. Besides, I'm not sure potting soil and parquet floors are the best of friends. All done. It feels empty without the flower. Wow, it really has been a stormy night. I hope everything's all right. Wouldn't it be the first time my basement's been flooded? Oh, he's not here. The windows had it. How did that happen? I think a branch broke off and hit the window. I'd better get a broom. Huh, I wonder what gave that away. Maybe the branch by the window? Nothing up there. Is our fisherman friend down here? Wow, he's still fishing. Hey, Frocky, you're still out here. And this weather? There's no such thing as bad weather. The end of fall is often gray and muddy here. In many countries of the world, water falling from the sky is a cause for celebration. But like so many things, this weather has its downsides. You're right there, it's cold and wet. Oh no, that's not what I meant. But I did lose my breakfast this morning, blown into the river. I was very much looking forward to my tomato sandwich. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I didn't bring any breakfast with me either. That's all right. Things come and go. No point crying over a soggy tomato sandwich. I'll just make 2 tomorrow instead. Then I'll sit by the river, like I do every day, with 2 delicious tomato sandwiches in my pack. Early retirement has its perks. Apart from the money, of course, but sitting by the river doesn't cost anything. Tell me, Finley, what drew you to your river, your stream of patience? Helping. It feels good to help. When the people around you feel better, you feel better too? Exactly. And when you feel better, do you find it easier to make them feel better? Yeah, I guess so. I think I shouldn't let things or people get to me too much. Even Dr. Krakowski. Is that what you think? Yes, I'm certain. Wow, stream of consciousness. Stream of consciousness. Oh man, I think it's crazy that he is still in the same spot, even with all this weather. Well, I guess it makes sense now. So Dr. Krakowski really wasn't being that rude. It was a dream. I should have figured that. Nice little breeze last night, huh? You could say that. The storm threw my window right open. Gave me a good scare. Took my houseplant out too, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad it wasn't any worse. They were pumping water out of some folks' basements this morning. And St. Ursula's... What? What about it? Haven't you heard? Half the hospital was swept away by the rain and wind last night. Made a heck of a racket, apparently. Half the hospital? Oh, at least. So if I go over now, only 50% of it will still be standing. Alright, maybe it's not quite that bad. But something happened, I know that for sure. Really? What? No idea, just rumors I heard on my rounds. Haven't seen it for myself yet. I'd better hurry up then. I hope it's not too bad. Whew, we might be out of a job, folks. We might be out of a job. Hey, there's our friend. Alfio, it's good to see you. I was worried something has happened to you. That was some storm, huh? You're telling me it woke me right up when a branch hit me in the face. And don't even get me started on my socks. I've only got 1 dry pair left. Had to hang the rest over a fence to dry off. At least you're okay, that's the main thing. I've had worse nights. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I'm about to treat myself to a hot coffee. Besides, I find the sound of rain soothing. Be careful not to catch a cold, okay? You got it. I'm guessing you're off to work. Oh, I'm sure the bus will turn up soon. Oh, wow, the bus is gonna be here. Sweet. Oh, alright, we're about to see the hospital. Oh. Those are some hefty chunks of rubble. We'll need to break out the heavy machinery for this one. Could you hurry it up a bit? There was still a risk of injury to my staff and patients here. Yeah, I'm on it. Just need to call my colleagues. Uh-oh. We need to fix this as soon as possible. You, over there. When can we expect this to be cleared up? Cleared up? I don't know about no clearing up. I'm just here to assess the damage. Rudy? What are you doing here? What? I'm not Rudy, I'm Ollie. Oh, sorry. What are you doing here, Ollie? You should be in bed. I just wanted to see what's going on. Take a look at this, Doc. It's sick. All the same. You're still contagious. Okay. Can I tell you a secret first? Okay, what? I'm not Ollie. So he was Rudy. Oh my gosh. Why do these things always happen to me? All right, let's see how the hospital looks. Phew, that's a relief. Nothing happened to the snack machine. Then again, that thing will probably outlast us all, even this building. And its contents will be preserved forever, the last record of life on this planet. Hey, did I stutter? There's a general meeting in the cafeteria. I'm going. I just got here. My gosh, Ingrid, no need to be rude. Where am I going? Oh, I guess the cafeteria is on this floor. I didn't know. Wow, here's everybody. I've never had a meeting here. Must be something important. I hope the patients are all right. Do you know what's going on here? Nope, not a clue. The whole time I've been here, we've only had one general meeting before, and that was about a missing leg. The what? Ah, funny story. Surgery screwed up. Cut off a patient's leg. Nasty, but a normal operation. What was the problem? It was the wrong one. Oh. They cut off the wrong leg? By the time they realized, it had already been taken away for disposal. A nurse got there just before it was thrown in the garbage. They managed to reattach it. But the healing process was no fun, and the whole thing cost the hospital a fortune. Ever since then, we mark the left and right limbs with the felt pin before every operation. A simple solution, but it prevents expensive mistakes. Oof. Yep. Well, dang. Oh, dearie me. I wish I was back in my lab. I don't have all day. I hope Dr. Theobald has a good reason for all this. What did you make of Mr. Hedrick's announcement? What do you want us to make of it? Yeah, what? We're never in the building anyway. Even if the roof caves in, we'll be all right. Exactly. Hee. Besides, we keep our noses out of the business side of things. Driving ambulances, that's our job, and that's how we like it. Full throttle. What's all this? I can't work under these conditions. My first customers will be here any minute. Good morning, Mia. Finley, you're still in one piece. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, my houseplant didn't survive the storm, though. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope everything else was okay. Any idea why we've all been called here? I think it's about the damage from the storm. Did you see the huge chunks of rubble lying around outside? Yeah, do you think that's why they've called us all together like this? Do they want us to clear the rubble away together? Perhaps. Hopefully that's the worst that's happened. Maybe the building's unstable. If that were true, don't you think we'd be having this meeting outside? You're right there, I guess. Again. Hee. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Oh, I think it's starting. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Oh, I'm sure it won't be too bad. Let's get nearer to the front. Thank you all for coming. I realize we're all very busy, so I'll be brief. First of all, you'll notice Dr. Theobald isn't joining us for this meeting. There's been a lot going on today, and our chief physician has a few matters to attend to. As such, I'll be speaking on his behalf today. As you may have noticed, certain irregularities occurred in the hospital building last night. I understand there is some concern. However, I would like to take this opportunity to assure you that the damage does not pose a danger to either the building nor people therein. I've already received an assessment and the damage is only superficial. So it's not all that bad, right? Nevertheless, this incident will once again draw the eyes and ears to us. St. Ursula's has come under repeated criticism in recent months. This incident, small as it is, could stroke our critics' fires. With that in mind, on behalf of St. Ursula's, I would ask you expressively, if a person or a member of the press asks you about the damage, please refrain from making any statements and come straight to us. In such times, clear and unambiguous communication with the wider Porcupine community is essential. We will be happy to answer any questions you have at any time. But for now, let's get back to work. I've taken up enough of your time already. Time that should be dedicated to our valued patients. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, okay? Well, at least the hospital's okay. I thought it was going to be way worse than that. What do you make of all this, Carl? What a load of nonsense. A lot of fuss about nothing. And now we've gotten even more work than usual to catch up. I'll see you upstairs, kid. Huh. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, so we're gonna go to our ward now and see what we gotta do. I feel like Dr. Krukowski is gonna be even more bitchy than usual. Alright, here we are. Dr. Krukowski, there you are. Where else would I be? I do run this ward after all. Well, I didn't see you at the general meeting. No meeting is important enough to leave our patients unattended. I already spoke to Dr. Theobald this morning, so I know what's happening, and I would ask you to comply with the instructions of the management. We need to do our part to ensure that everyone here can do their work in peace. Speaking of work, I've updated your file. I wish you a productive shift. Not too bad. Okay, I guess we'll start with the twins first. They're really funny. I like them. Hey, Rudy, how are you doing today? How's the self-inflicted food poisoning going? I'm feeling better, but I almost threw up again when the hospital started shaking last night. Can you keep it down, please? My head. He's just jealous because I'm fit and healthy again. I'm telling you, Doc, it was like an earthquake. When the roof came down, everybody jumped out of their beds to see what was going on. It was sick. I bet. It's a good thing you're not as sick anymore. Totally, hee hee. I even had breakfast this morning. That sounds good. Still, take it easy and stay in your beds, okay? Sure, it's just like so boring here. I want sleep. All right, let's take a look at your readings. I think we can adjust your medication already. Awesome. Oh, goodness, I'm not good at this one. All right, this might take me a moment. It's not that. Okay, green is good. No, I just need one. Green and pink are good. Let's go to the top. I don't think I need that one. That takes the green away, which I don't want. Okay, orange is good. Pink, green, orange. How do I fix red and blue? It's all good. I can't be much help anyway. I can't see some of the options. Here. I can help with that. Voila. Now you can. Alright, let's see. So, everything's good except for blue. Swap the 1X green and pink. Swap the 1X green and pink. Okay, get rid of that. Okay. Oh, look at that. Thank you. That was like stumping me. All right, beautiful. Thank you. Ah, we got our A. Yay. Excellent. We've got the bacteria under control. We'll give you some medication, but I think you can go home tomorrow. You're not infectious anymore either. If you can keep yourself out of trouble for a few weeks, you'll be back to full health in no time. Yeah, I'm way stronger than the stupid Shigilla. Did you hear that, Ollie? I won again. Hee hee. Leave me alone, okay? I'll take a look at Ollie. Take it easy and try to get some more sleep. On it. He won again with the help of modern medicine, or whatever medicine this is. Is everything okay? Feel so sick. Can't keep anything down. My head and stomach hurt so bad. You don't sound too good. I'll give you the same shot I gave you yesterday, okay? This should get the Shigella back under control. Sure. Do what you can. I'm so good at this. I'm good at this one. Okay, did I do better that time? Maybe? A B? What'd I do wrong? Screw you. Everything hurts. It looks like your Shigella hasn't died down yet. Your body's still fighting it. Ouch. Come on. Don't be so dramatic about it, Ollinator. Ollie? He's not being dramatic. Your brother needs to stay here until his readings improve. But get some rest, Ollie. Try to sleep. We'll do another checkup later, okay? Okay. Move myself back over here. Your brother's really not doing well, so do me a favor, no messing about, okay? But Ollie's not in any shape for excitement right now. Okay, so long as he gets better, that's the main thing. Huh, that's the nicest he's been. Okay, 303, see how she's doing. Oh, who's this? Can I help you? How do I put this? It's a little embarrassing. There's no need to be embarrassed. I don't think that muesli? I'm not good with these medical terms. I don't think that muesli went down well this morning. I'm afraid it made me throw up. I'm really sorry. Don't worry, people throw up here every day. Do you need something? I don't know. I'll try to close my eyes again. I'm always so tired after breakfast. Hello, Finley. Did you have a nice weekend? Yes, thank you. A little stormy. How do you like the new room? Well, I missed the waterfall a little. But now it's raining cats and dogs in front of my window, so that's something. That must have been the storm. Strange, isn't it? When the sun's shining, water drips from the ceiling. But when a real storm comes, the building stays pretty dry. Yes, kind of ironic, isn't it? Do you know if the hospital has dust trolls by any chance? Dust trolls? I don't believe I've heard of those. I'd be rather happy to enlighten you if you have a moment. Sure, I'm all ears. Oh, all right. Then let me tell you about the stormiest night of my life. Here we go, another story. It was a stormy fall night. The rain was coming down in buckets. We had to tie everything down to stop the wind throwing it about. Little Galano was still at the bar with Gilbert. I could only hope that they were both okay. I was home alone, nailing boards to the windows. The whole house was shaking, but I secured what I could. Unfortunately, that didn't include our porcelain windmills, though they were ugly old things, to be honest. Anyway, I made the best of it. I fired up the stove and cooked the only thing that helps on stormy nights like that. A hot cinnamon coca. Coca? Coca. A hot cinnamon coca with almond crust. I curled up in a blanket and settled into my favorite armchair. Then suddenly the whole house rumbled and a bundle of twigs fell on my head. I was about to throw them in the trash when I heard these little voices. Hey, what are you doing? She wants to throw our house in the trash. What's she thinking? They shouted. The sounds were coming from the twigs. There were these little creatures living in the bundle. They called themselves dust trolls. They came by that name because they liked to collect dust from around people's homes and use it to sew clothes and blankets. We chatted for a while. Unfortunately, their home had been damaged, so they asked me to fix it. I didn't have much to hand. Then the dust troll saw the broken windmill. That ugly thing? I asked, but the trolls liked it. So I glued the pieces back together and set it up in the hallway. The trolls were beside themselves. They partied all night, right on until the storm had passed. And guess what? Since that night, I've never needed to dust again. The dust trolls have done it for me. I even decided to buy a second windmill and put it up at Gilbert's. It saved me a lot of time over the years, all of which I spent happily in my armchair, wrapped up in a blanket with a hot cinnamon cocoa. There's nothing better. She has the strangest stories I have ever heard. Okay, I looked up muesli, and it's a cold breakfast dish involving rolled oats from Sweden. Oh, so it's food. So she was just letting us know that she threw up her breakfast. Well, why did she need to tell us that? Unless she had thrown up in her bed and needed us to clean it right away, I don't know why she would tell us that. Seems like it. Okay. Huh. I should see if any dust trolls want to move in with me. They'd be a huge help. Well, I'm afraid I don't know exactly how one goes about getting them to move into a house. It seems to just happen. Do you think Gregor Glendower knows about this? Yes, I know he does, in fact. It was his favorite story when he was young. Hee. Shall we take a look at your lungs? I was hoping my story would captivate you enough to make you forget the work. But I can see there's no getting around it. I'm a little exhausted anyway. I'd like to rest my eyes for a spell. I'll make it quick then. Son of a bitch. I don't know all the letters. Oh, that was terrible. That was a C. That was a C. Ah, that was bad. I'm sorry that didn't help me with a further diagnosis. Maybe you'll feel better tomorrow, Irma. Bed rest is the order of the day, okay? Let the antibiotics do their job. Well, I'd rather keep moving. I know, but please try for me. And you need to drink a lot so your mucous membranes can defend themselves against the bacteria. Okay. You've had a rough night. Try to get some sleep. Once my son's been to visit, I'll lie down straight away, I promise. It seems he didn't manage to come by yesterday. I'm sure he'll be here soon. And don't worry, you'll be on your feet in no time. Well, I don't know about that, because I kind of messed up. I did not do a very good job on her. I don't even know what I was doing. Whatever I was supposed to do, I did terrible. She is not going to be happy with us. All done. Excellent. Right, let's see. Oh, no. Thank you, Finley. Okay. No problem. The work goes much easier when the weather's so bad. Take care, Finley. You must have sensed how tense the atmosphere is here. Sometimes the weather is a reflection of people's moods. What are your thoughts on this situation? That's no concern of yours at the moment. I'm going to get a cup of tea. Just be on your toes more so than usual. Will do. Thanks for the heads up. She's so rude. Now what? Do we go home? Are we done? We might be done, but I'm not sure. Well, the elevator will let us know, because it takes me exactly where I need to go, which is why I kind of prefer it over the stairs sometimes. Cafeteria looks shut down. Good night. Is that it? No antidotes? No wisecracks? No nothing? Not today, kid. I'm tired. Oh. Well, good night then, Ingrid. Aw, but she's my favorite. That makes me sad. There you are. Have you two been waiting for me? Yes. Mia and I have been speaking. There's a really weird vibe here today. We want to go over to Gilbert's and talk it over. Oh, I'd love to come. Thanks for waiting. No problem. Let's get moving. It's really chilly out here. Okay, so we're going to Gilbert's. Oh, hey, the janitor. Why is it always me who ends up clearing up these messes? Mr. Glendower. Help? No, thank you. It'll only take longer if you try to help. Alright. The rubble's still here. No wonder. It must be pretty heavy. But I bet Mr. Hedrick isn't happy about it. Bah! It's all going down the drain. Alright. Let's see. Man, we can't take the bus. Such a bummer. I don't see anything up there except for a bunch of clothes. Oh, no way. Somebody lives here. Hey, you three. Can I get you a coffee? Not for me, thanks. What about you two? I'm more in the mood for a beer. And I'm afraid I've not been sleeping well the last few days. I think I need to give up caffeine. Oh, well, worth a shot. Come by again sometime. I have the best coffee in all of Porcupine. Huh. Strange. Okay, we should be close to his pub. I think it's like right up here. Here's the fountain. Ah, and here's his pub. Ooh, it's really nice in here. No one's here. Hey, you three. You're all soaked. Hey, Galano. We'll need a drink stat. It'd be my pleasure. Sit down, warm yourselves up. There's a free table back there. We'll take that one. No problemo. What can I get you? I'd like, let's see, something warm. Something warm, for sure. A warm drink. Sure, coming right up. Make yourselves at home. I'll bring it over. This is cute. That's the stuff. How do you like your drink, Finley? Oh, it's great. That's what I like to hear. So what do you think? About today, I mean. We don't normally have general meetings like that. Only when something really important happens. Like when a person or a body part disappears. Or someone loses the key to the medicine storeroom. Those were just made-up examples, right? Anyway, it's an old building. Bits fall off now and then. One year we had so much snow we thought the roof was going to cave in. What did you do? Nothing at all at first. We were on call. If it had gotten worse, we'd have evacuated the hospital. There's a contingency plan for things like this. We'd have driven everyone over to the school gym hall. Why there? It's big, it's empty, plenty of power outlets, good access for the ambulances. So why call a general meeting over a bit of rubble? The roof's still intact. And this kind of thing happens in a storm sometimes. It's getting more and more common, especially in recent years. Maybe we should ask Dr. Theobald about it. Yeah, we could do that. Who are they? Get out! That's our table. What are these losers doing here? I was about to ask the same thing, Ralph. Uh-oh, it's Ralph. Oh, no. Disrespectful, if you ask me. You said it. I know you three goons. You work over in that hospital, right? Aw, and little Carly's back again. Still recovering from our last little chat, huh? What do you want? We want an apology. An apology? That's right. Patrick had an accident a few weeks ago. Got hit by some stupid woman bus driver. If I didn't have such quick reflexes, I'd be stone dead right now. We're sorry. Sounds like you got lucky. It could have been a lot worse. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Tell him, Patrick. Well, I didn't get away completely unscathed, of course. I had a deep wound on my arm. It needed stitches. But instead of treating it properly, the hospital just stitched it up and sent me straight back home. 2 days later, it was like it was on fire. You can't imagine the pain. I had to take antibiotics. I can still feel it now. Yeah, and it's your fault, you bunglers. Well, we're very sorry, of course, but these things happen. We weren't the ones who treated you. We're doing work in the surgery. Believe us, we do our best for every sick or injured person that comes to us, and so do the staff in surgery. Complications can happen. It's not ideal, but it's not uncommon either. Ha! You hear that, Ralph? She admits it. It's their fault you're chronically handicapped. What? But You're not listening. Oh, right. Yeah, now I'm the liar. You would say that. I'll tell you what. We should shut the place down, throw all those idiots out, and tear the whole dump down. If you weren't also lousy at your jobs, my wife wouldn't have been dead for the past 5 years. And now you're messing with my best friend, too. And like that's not enough, you get to pocket all the insurance money as well, while we work our butts off day after day. What's up? Did you choke on your silver tongue? I know a good hospital for that, but it ain't in this town. Har har, good one, Ralphie. I'm sorry. Hey look, the little cotton swab does talk after all. What did you say? Say it again. It's real loud in here, don't you think? I'm sorry about what happened to your wife, but these two didn't have anything to do with it. You know that. But what you don't know is how hard we try. Every day, every night. Sometimes we don't even get a chance to sleep. So come on, let us enjoy just one night out together, okay? Well, I accept your apology, but that still doesn't make up for the damage done to my friend. Let's see now. How about you pay our tab for a year? That should cover it. You just won't let it go, will you? Maybe I should give you a smack in the mouth. Wouldn't it be the first time? Just try it, wise guy. Carl, don't. Don't be stupid. Ooh, you must be the boss around here. Bet you like ordering folk around, huh? That's it. Time to crack some skulls. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, here we go. It's go time. You're not letting him get away with that. Time to wipe that grin off Ralph's face. Each fighter can attack once per round. Choose an attack and let them have it. Keep an eye on your health points and magic points. Oh no. HP. Aha, you missed. You suck. Ow. Hey, I put him to sleep. That's right. That's right. Hey, he's still sleeping. Oh, I think we're gonna win. What? You can join too? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna die. ow, ow, ow. Help, you klutz. Be careful. Can't you see my buddy's hurt? That's right. Gravely injured. Ouch. This is ridiculous. Just look at those two. There's nothing wrong with them. Look at me. Don't see me complaining. Exactly. They're totally faking it. Besides, they started it. Listen, you three. I like you guys, and I know this sucks. We're on the same page, believe me. But you're not helping right now. Go home. Better yet, go to bed. He's right. This isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go. Man, I'm so mad. That wrinkly old prune. But maybe you're right. My skull's pounding too, if I'm being honest. You coming, Finley? Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow? Yeah, sleep well. And Carl, you need to put some ice on that. Yeah. So maybe we were supposed to lose? I mean, it was 2 against 1. That's not fair, right? Or did I just suck? I don't know. What a night. I can't wait to go to bed. Oh, that's it. Okay. Usually he says something when he wakes up. Oh, I guess we just go out the door. All right. Hey, our friend. Why the pale face? Not had your breakfast yet? No, I can't eat a thing. Ah, touch of the old stomach trouble. You could say that. That's too bad. But a walk in the fresh air can cure most ills. That's what I always say. Are you cold? No. I've been out and about all day. Treated myself to a little something to warm me up. Booze? Come on, man. You know I don't touch that stuff. I was at the mall. Some kind soul bought me a nice big mug of tea. Life don't get much better than that. Okay. We are going to be in so much trouble at the hospital. Ooh, I can take the bus. Sweet. Oh, he's still here. Mr. Amani, don't you want to go inside? You're getting soaked here. No, leave me alone, you scoundrel. I'm not going back in there. It's filled with murderous, backstabbing friends, all just out for my money. All right. Suit yourself. I'm going where it's dry. Morning, kiddo. Good morning. Is it? I'm not too sure about that yet. I've got a message for you. Dr. Theobald wants to see you in his office, and before your shift starts, too. He didn't look too happy. What? Why? Best let him tell you that himself. Good luck, kiddo. Oh, no. I knew we were going to be in trouble. Okay, so he is on the first floor. Here it is. Oh, we're all here. Uh-oh. Ah, there you are, Finley. Mia, Carl, thank you for coming. We all have a lot to do, so I'll get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we don't quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. But Dr. Theobald, you weren't there. I'm not going to be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. I've already spoken to Dr. Krokowski and Mr. Hedrick. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that such actions come with consequences. Are we fired? Carl, you are on leave until further notice. Sorry, what? A little distance ought to do you some good. But now for you, Mia and Finley. I am also issuing you a warning. This will be recorded in your files. Excuse me? But I expected better of you two. This was on the very same day we had expressively requested that the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for the future and for all of us. Please understand I don't like this any more than you do, but as chief physician I am liable for any incidents involving my staff, and when one or more people misbehave, it reflects poorly on all of us. Now please get back to work. I hope you have a successful day. Dr. Theobald, please, Finley. I don't like doing this. You have to believe me. Please get to work now. You'll have to do without Carl for a while. All the more important that you do your own job properly. This will all blow over. I promise. Man. I do feel bad for Carl because they were egging him on, but it wasn't worth a table. He should have just calmed down. This is so unfair. I wonder how Mr. Hedrick feels about the decision. Carl, It's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. I know that. Maybe a short vacation will do me good. Give me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go out for a nice leisurely breakfast. I haven't done that in years. Hey, do me a favor. Sure, what do you need? Keep an eye on our ward, will ya? We don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. It'll be fine. You get plenty of rest and sleep. Then you'll be in top shape when you come back. You got it. I'll check in with you later. I look forward to it. All right, time to go. Now, he was the nice one. Question is, what's Dr. Krakowski gonna say? She already doesn't like us. Isn't Dr. Krakowski here? Sure she is. She's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Krakowski's keeping her head down more than usual right now. Must have a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go and see her, then start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been anyway? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called in to Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We'll have to what now? Has he been fired? No, but he's not going to be in for a few days. Oh, well, that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. Guess I'd better stop wasting time chatting with you, then back to work I go. Okay, see you later. Oh, she's going to be so mad at us. Dr. Krakowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Carl being put on leave? Yes, exactly. How did you know? I assumed that was how the conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organizational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Krakowski, if I can just explain, there's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how imprudent your behavior was given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin. It's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Carl is a good nurse, the best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I will try my best. Thank you, Finley. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Have a good shift. I kind of like her, though. She's kind of a hard ass, but I like her. I like her. If she was easygoing, the patients would probably be dead. How are you feeling? Not great. I've got a stomach ache, and I'm nervous. Maybe I should have intervened yesterday. Should I have said something? You were way more sensible than us. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to really put everything into this. We'll get through it together. Oh, P31. I passed where I needed to go. Oh, no, I didn't. P33. P32. P31. He's sleeping. Ew, he's like really ugly. Ah, there you are, finally. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. If I make them wait any longer, there will be serious consequences for me. Really, I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Miss Van Gallen, right? Sonia Van Gallen, that's right. And you came to us yesterday with some symptoms? Would you like to take a moment and explain about how you're feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, headaches, a sensation of swimming in a deep black sea but never reaching the shore? Same as usual, basically. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual. Well, more or less. The sensation has intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains. Moments when I didn't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get it checked out after I fainted twice yesterday. Do you have any pills that you can give me? I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. All right, but please don't take too long. Oh, not this again. Crap. No! No. Your heart rate is incredibly high. To start with, you need some rest. All right, I guess I can take an hour for lunch for a change. Can you give me the pills right now, or do I need to go to the pharmacy? You should stay here for observation. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you just say? You need to stay here for the time being. We're going to give you some medication and monitor you for now. Please take the medicine 3 times a day at meal times. That means today at noon tonight, and to be on the safe side tomorrow morning. That could be tricky. I don't eat in the morning. Then you should make an exception tomorrow. All right. So what was that? Twice a day, right? 3 times. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I never used to struggle with numbers. But right now, I can't even remember my phone number. But I'll set a reminder in my phone for the pills. There's no need for that. We'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. Don't make any phone calls. And do not work. I'll try. You don't have to tell me not to work. Someone says don't work, I say okay. Okay, gotta go help our little friends. So he's gone. Hey, you two, how are things? I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah, but I'm not leaving without Ollie. I get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs rest. Sure thing, Doc. How are you doing, Ollie? Not bad. I even managed to sleep for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother. Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first. Yeah, okay. Ah, not this again. 4 times. Alright, we got the blue. Okay, we don't need orange. Red, let's see. Red's good. Blue, orange, and red is good. Yellow's good. I gotta fix green and pink. No, yellow's fine. That fixes the green. Green, red, blue. Oh, I think I did it. Blue's good, orange is good. I think that's it. A B? I must not have looked hard enough. Shit, that sucks. So, what do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh, but we've got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon. Whew. Really? Yes. Ollinator. Coming back in the second round to beat the Shigella on points. Yes, good work, Ollie. Rudy, you'd better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest. Sure thing, no problem at all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we can get out and have fun again. Yeah. I'll need to finish my round. See you later, you two. You betcha, Doc. Sure, Doc. I'm gonna stay here for a little while. Of course, take your time. What now? Hello? Greetings, hard-working fellow citizen. Hello, Carl. I wanted to see how things were going. I just can't keep away from you guys. Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Let's catch up properly another time, okay? That's a fabulous idea. I was just sitting here drinking a nice hot coffee when I got the urge to go out and do something. I could use your help. If you have the time, meet me at the supermarket after work. At the supermarket? Yep, I'll explain everything to you there. I'll have to hang up now. Busy. You know how it is. Alright, our last patient of the day. Hello, Irma. How? It's going to snow soon. Just in time for the Hibernation Festival. You think so? No. I know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like this when the snow's on its way. That's how I know it's the first day of winter. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley? Same as always. Is something bothering you, my dear? Oh, you know, just everyday life. I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up. Why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today? Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes to spare for an old lady? I'm all ears. Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take the time to get cozy. Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has warmed me up. All right. Now, where to begin? Once upon a time. Before little Galeno was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely little flea market. I found a beautiful old globe there. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there and then I was going to visit somewhere on that globe in real life. So without further ado, I started making plans. I packed some clothes, a little something to munch on, of course, my travel journal to record my journey, and last but not least, my 3 lucky dice. I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. One cool spring morning, I set out. After I had crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling. I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer, and I challenged the owner to a bet. If I rolled a higher number than she did, my meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I'd also promised her one of my lucky dice. After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to the co-manager of the restaurant, but my journey wasn't over just yet. I'd had more than enough of the restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition and my 2 lucky dice. It was the dead of winter and my shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be, so I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet. If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a ride for free, wherever I wanted to go and however long I wanted to go for. I rolled the dice. I lost. That's how I met my next boss. His name was Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. Didn't get the chance to get out of the car much myself, though, but I still had a lovely time, and Gilbert and I got on like a house on a fire. After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together. I kept the second lucky die hanging from the rearview mirror of my cab the whole time. We traveled wide and far until one day we pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we headed to an old tavern to celebrate. We had a great time staying up almost until sunrise. The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon got talking with him. I challenged him to a bet. If we rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky die, then he would let us have the old tavern. But on the 3rd roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up, then slammed the back of his head into a light fitting as he got back up. He spent several weeks at St. Ursula's. The hospital was still pretty new back then, you know? When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked at each other, the same thought in both our minds. We wanted to stay here. and our little porcupine forever. We scraped together our savings. We worked hard, and 3 years later we had enough money to buy the small tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. At least not most of the time. You've seen so much of the world, Irma. I did my best. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't all that far away. How about you? What about me? Where's your favorite place? I don't know yet. That's all right. You'll figure it out eventually. But you've still got some work to do, unless I'm much mistaken. Sorry? Yes, actually. Let's see. Hey, how did we get the teardrop right? 2 that are blue. So I'm gonna put tooth here, eye here. Tooth. Eye. Brain. Ah, so the one I needed... Alright, so the brain is in the right spot now. There's one that's blue, so maybe the tooth goes here. Tooth or the eye? Ah, the eye. Perfect. So now I just have to figure out what goes here. Uh-oh. Whew, we got it. We almost ran out of guesses. A bee? Son of a biscuit. Your fever's gone down a bit, but some of the symptoms are more severe than they were a few days ago. Should I be worried? We'll manage it. I'm going to talk to the senior physician. Thank you. I guess I'm going to be missing the Hibernation Festival this year. I'm sorry, Irma. I was hoping we'd have you back on your feet by then, but this inflammation's proving stubborn. That's okay. I've seen plenty Hibernation festivals in my life. One more or less won't make a difference. You'll be going, though, I hope. Yes, I have a night shift tomorrow. I'll check out the festival beforehand. That's good. Is it your first Hibernation festival? Yep. Wow. I hope you can enjoy it to its fullest. May I be so bold as to ask a favor of you? Of course. My son Galano, he's always so busy on the day of the festival. I was wondering if you could bring me a hazelnut candle. Porcupine's Hibernation Festival is the only place you can get them. You'd be making an old lady very happy. If I find one, I'll be sure to pick it up for you. I promise. Thank you very much. I'm tired and you must have a lot to do. Have fun tomorrow, Finley. I'll see you afterward. You get some rest, Irma. I guess we gotta get graded now. She's probably still in the break room. Whee! How did it go today? Not bad. It's been pretty quiet. It's been pretty quiet, luckily. Ah, could be because of the Hibernation Festival. How do you mean? The Hibernation Festival is tomorrow. You know that, right? And what does that have to do with the ward? I can't explain it exactly, but the Hibernation Festival is important to the people of Porcupine. It reassures them, gives them strength. Some see it as the most important day of the year, and every year you can see it in the condition of our patients. At this time of year, they seem somehow less sick. Wow, it must be a really important festival. I've already heard so much about it from everyone. You're on the night shift tomorrow. Go and check it out. You might like it. I'll stop by before work. Are you going too? No, I'm afraid I don't have time. Also, I don't want to. Just do me a favor and don't get into any trouble, okay? I got a B. Thank you very much. I can see you're not letting the situation distract you too much. Keep it up. I know you can still improve further. Happy Hibernation Festival for tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening? That's right. I'll be on the night shift too. So get some rest. Make sure you're nice and fresh for tomorrow. Is there anything else you need today? Can you check on Irma? You mean Miss Calma? I'm keeping an eye on her readings, and I'm going to check on her again later. Have a good evening. And do try to avoid any major accidents. I'm sure you'll find plenty of opportunities between now and tomorrow night. The fact that she's still bringing up accidents. I get to go home. I'm done with my doctor shift. Have a great evening. You too. Staying much longer today? A little while, yeah. Well, I hope you can wrap up soon. See you at the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. I couldn't imagine anything more beautiful. Truly, it would be a dream come true. But looking at this new shift, Rhoda, I guess you'll have to manage without me. Too bad. Hope you have a good night. You too, kiddo. Oh. Rudy, what are you doing down here? I'm waiting for my ride, but I wanted to get a snack for Ollie before I go. He said he wanted something chocolatey, but the candy in the vending machine looks really gross. Tell me about it. There's a good chance it'll just eat your money without giving you any food, too. Really? What a ripoff. Where can I get something sweet now? Check out the second floor. That's where the executive floor is. They have their very own snack vending machine there, with only the sweetest, most chocolatey delights. Whoa, really? I've got to see that. Thanks for the tip, Doc. Hey, Finley. Rough day, huh? You can say that again. Do you feel like coming over and cooking with me tonight? Maybe I'll feel better once I have something in my stomach. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go to the supermarket first. I need a few more things before we start. All right. Well, I had to go to the supermarket anyways, and I actually forgot about it until she asked to go. So I guess that worked. Finley, where are you going? We wanted to go to the supermarket. What? Oh, sorry, I was kind of lost in thought. Oh. I guess this isn't the way to the supermarket. I didn't know. I'm just cruising. She couldn't have said that earlier. She really waited until we got all the way to that corner. Seriously? Ridiculous. I don't remember how to get... So the supermarket is by where we play basketball? Can we play basketball again? Because that was so much fun. I want to play that again. And I was actually good at it, and I kicked your butt. So it made it, like, even more fun. Because I won. Aw, I don't think she'll play with me. I wanted to play basketball. Hey, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. You don't have school today, right? No, haha. We're just hanging around waiting for puberty to start. What are you doing here all day? Nothing much, really. Crystal says we're here for skating, but he's just sitting around. Many believe that this is what skating is all about. The school always looks kind of empty. There aren't that many children in Porcupine. Most people here are older. That's why there isn't much to do around here for us. And I think skating is boring. What would you like to do? Good question. I like stories. I always loved to write. And I'd love to come up with a story one day. Maybe for a comic or something like that. I collect comics, but Krista wasn't really into them. Well, do you have any ideas? Sure thing, haha. Do you want to tell me about your ideas for your comic? No, they're really bad. Come on, I'd love to hear them. It's not even finished yet. Maybe I can help you. When I was young, I'd always make up stories. Really? So you're like a writer? Sure, something like that, even if I'm too busy procrastinating on my PhD thesis right now. Wow. Okay, so do you really want to hear about my idea? Sure, go on. Okay, so the story is set on a distant planet, and it's about a brave, strong, super cool heroine. She can do all kinds of stuff, and she's just the coolest. Yeah? Oh, so that's it? Yeah, I told you that. I told you I wasn't finished yet. What do you think? Do you like my story? That's pretty bad. It's not bad for the beginning. Really? You think so? Yeah, sure. Do you want us to brainstorm your story together? Sure thing. Excellent. So first we need a name for the planet. The story begins on a distant planet called, Magitopia. I like it. Yeah, that's so much cooler. Hey, you're really a writer. Hee. Next, a heroine needs a name. Any ideas? How about Magatha? She's strong and tall and brave, and she has many friends. Magatha, sure thing. Magatha, I can feel it. It's as if I've known her for years. I'm getting goosebumps. Yay! It's gonna be awesome. Magatha, the savior of Magatopia. It already feels so much more real. Do you want to leave it for now? Yeah, I think I need a creative break. I'll sleep on it for a while and think about my story. Do you come here often? Brainstorming was fun. You could be my co-author. I'd love to. I'll come by as soon as I find the time. Awesome. See you on round 2. This is going to be the best comic ever. I'm sure of it. Wonder if Christo was here too. We haven't met him yet. I guess not. Okay, we hit a dead end. Let's go. I really wanted to play basketball again. Bummer. Okay, let's read our notes about him. Okay, Maggie. Today I met Maggie at the schoolyard, and together we randomly decided to try and come up with a story for a comic book. She needs some time to think things over. I should visit her again another day. Linwood. Dr. Linwood is the hospital's top surgeon. I'd love to sit in on one of his surgeries. I get the feeling that he wouldn't really like me looking over his shoulder, though. I get a feeling he wouldn't like anything. He seems like he's got a stick up his butt. Whee! Okay, we should be close to the supermarket by now. Maybe. I don't really know, because I went the wrong way the first time. Is this it over here? I see a cart. We found it. Ah, the store is still open. That's good. I was worried we'd end up ordering pizza after all. There's a pizzeria in Porcupine? I don't know, actually. I cook all my own meals. Luckily, we don't have to find out today. Yep, I'm gonna pop in now. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. It should be quick. Okay, maybe I'll wait outside. The air's doing me good right now. Any requests? Whatever you feel like, I trust your judgment. Great, back in a minute. Okay, I thought I was supposed to come here for, what's his face? What's this? 35th Hibernation Festival. Music, dance, and fun. Are you passionate about cooking? Enter Porcupine's famous stew contest. I should wait until Mia comes back. Oh, there she is. Here I am. Mia, have you seen this poster? About the Hibernation Festival? Yeah, of course, they're all over town. So you think you can make a stew today, too? A stew? I was actually planning to make stuffed parsnips, but sure. We'll make stew today. We don't even need any different ingredients. You're the best, Mia. No problem. Shall we go now? Yes, please. By the way, I don't think I actually know where you live. Haha. Guess we still don't know each other that well. I don't live far from here, this way. That wasn't far. Oh, no way. You live here? Yep. I'm glad we're not cooking at my apartment. What do you mean? Nothing. Never mind. Let's get started. I'm starving. Oh, wow. It's beautiful in here. So many books. All great works that everyone should read. Why am I such a bad reader? I have 3 favorite books, which I read over and over again. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Wow, that looks expensive. Please don't touch it, Finley. But, no, don't lick it either. Why would I lick it? Okay. What the fuck? Wow, your apartment is amazing. Thank you. I haven't really gotten used to it yet. I'm trying to make it feel like home, though. But how can you afford it? Don't we earn the same? Have I been ripped off? No, we have the same salary. But, weren't you going to help me cook? What? Oh, yeah, sure. Let's get started. What do you want me to do? How about you prep the ingredients? Do you have a lot of experience with cooking? Well, I haven't starved to death yet, but it's not one of my most refined skills. No worries, we'll work it out. I've already washed the vegetables. I've selected an incredibly important task for you. Oh wow, what is it? You need to chop the ingredients. Is that it? That's it? Oh, okay. Many people underestimate the importance of slicing correctly and preparing the right quantities, but my recipe has to be just right so all the flavors complement each other perfectly. I'll give you a piece of paper with all the instructions. Please try as hard as you can to cut the right amounts, okay? Sure, no problem. I can do it. Super easy, with my eyes closed. Cooking is art. Mia needs the right amount of ingredients. Look at the list to see how much ingredients you need, and try to cut them in the correct place. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, I don't think that was right. Was it? Oh, it says 0 out of 40. Oh, I wasn't reading it. Crap. 40 is probably this way. Wait, how do I know? I thought that number would change. I'm not doing too good. What the heck? Wow, I did terrible. I did terrible. That was incredible. I didn't know you were such a good cook. Now I feel bad for making you eat with me in the cafeteria. Don't be silly. The food there isn't that bad. Sergey knows what he's doing. But thanks. I'm glad you liked it. I guess you still need some practice with this kind of thing, huh? The quantities were way off. But it gave the stew a charm all of its own. What are you trying to say? Nothing. I tried hard. I know, and I really appreciate the help. Hold on, it's a Hibernation festival tomorrow. So? The stew contest. You should totally take the part. What? Me? No, I couldn't. I'm sure that's just for the pros. Mia, you are a pro. If you put a stew like this on people's tables tomorrow, you're sure to win. You're serious, aren't you? As serious as my belly is happy and full. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. And you'll win. Yeah, I'll win. Yeah! Woo, I'm super excited right now. It's gonna be great. You want a hand with the dishes? No thanks, I have a dishwasher. Are you sure we're on the same salary? All right, then. I'll be on my way now. Thanks again for the invitation. I feel much better now. I'm sure I'll be out like a light when I get home. I can even sleep in. I'm on the night shift tomorrow. I'm afraid I'm on it early, but I'll see you at the Hibernation Festival afterward. I can't wait. Oof, I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. I've got stew coming out my ears. Good night. I can't keep my eyes open a moment longer. Wow, I haven't slept that well in ages. I guess my body needed it. No crazy dreams, no thunderstorm, just sleep. Huh? Finley, Happy Hibernation Festival. Thank you, same to you. Oh man, I'm already super excited, and I'm way behind my preparations too. Things have been really intense this year. What did you have to do? What do you think? I'm responsible for all the exquisite decorations, of course. You'll love it. They're so beautiful. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pick you up. There's something else I want to show you. Then we can head to the town square together. Sounds good. Yes. I can't wait. Hello, my friend. I hope you have a great day ahead of you. Are you going to the Hibernation Festival later? Not in the mood? Mood's got nothing to do with it. I just don't like crowds. Okay. Well, no pressure. I'll just look forward to seeing you if you change your mind. There'll be some delicious stew there. I've already tasted some of it myself. Ah, the stew contest. That's true. Well, maybe I'll sleep on it again. I wonder where the festival is. Due to the current festivities, this bus route is canceled today. What a surprise. Maybe it's up here. Let's stop by my store first. There's something I want to show you first. Of course, you're so needy. You always want me to go to your store. Where are you going, Pina? You know, I just realized we still never found his hat. What do you want, kid? Doctor? Unless you've got some plum pie, just leave me alone, got it? Mr. Grumpity Grump over there. I've already read that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is everything okay? Yes, no, I'm nervous. What's going on? Chloe's competing in the stew contest today. That's a good thing, right? I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for her. Yes, a good thing. Cross your fingers, take the paper off the roll. Check the caps on the pins, lock the register, turn off the lights. I think I've thought of everything. Is everything okay? Yes, I think so. Today's an important day for Chloe. She's going to be defending her title in the stew contest. Everything needs to be perfect. I'm looking forward to tasting her recipe. See you there. Okay. Ta-da! What do you think? I made this just for you today. Oh wow, you really didn't clean up that paint I spilled. Of course I didn't. Look how beautiful it is. What do you think of your masterpiece? My masterpiece? You're the one who painted it. Yes, but your contribution was essential to the whole. That makes it a collaborative work of art. You could even call it performance art. Does that mean I get a share of the proceeds? We'll negotiate the details another time. I mean, it's not like I can just sell this artwork to a collector. Because you're emotionally attached to it? Because my store is physically attached to it. Oh. Right. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. But while you're here, why don't you come into my store with me for a minute? I've got another surprise for you inside. I bet it's another flower. Cleanup party! Cleanup party? Is this the second surprise? Yes, hee hee. Just look at my store. I was up all night putting the decorations together, and I was thinking since you're such a nice person, maybe you could help me tidy everything up. I feel like she takes advantage of us. That way we'll get the Hibernation Festival in no time. Alright. Yay! Your job, my super kind friend, is going to be to clean the floor. Let's go. How's it looking? I'm done. Superly duperly, fast as lightning, Fino. Ready to head out then? I was ready the moment I walked in here. Yay, to the town square. She couldn't have done that herself. It really didn't take me that long. Oh wow, it's dark already. Let's take the other route to the town square. It's way faster, and I'm starting to worry we'll miss the start of the festival. Then why did you make me go all the way to your damn store? Just to sweep your floor when you could have did it all by yourself. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Whee! So what, now she wants us to go up here, like towards the fountain? You know, the path that I wanted to go the first time? Yep. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Look, see the trees back there? Seem familiar at all? That's the Glow Milk Woods. So it is. I'd recognize them anywhere after our last trip. Yeah, I know what you mean. The woods are special. Whee! Oh, I think we found it. I hear a lot of people. Warmth and comfort to you. Is that what they say? Not yet. But I'm trying to make it a thing. The new greeting for the Hibernation Festival. Pretty festive, right? Happy Hibernation, you old grouch. Oh, what the heck. Happy Hibernation Festival, Squirt. You too, Pina. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Just don't bother us, okay? Oh, hey. Did you know that today is the Hibernation Festival? Isn't that great? I really want to make a hazelnut candle today. A really big one. Have you ever made a hazelnut candle before? No, I can't say that I have. Mr. Hedrick, I wasn't expecting to see you here. But of course, I never miss a Hibernation Festival. It's a time when the whole community comes together, and the economy is stimulated. A fantastic day. There's also the small matter of my participation in the stew contest, of course. You like to cook? Cooking relaxes. Cooking satisfies. Cooking has purpose, meaning. Which is to say, that's great. I'll be cheering for you too. Of course, even though Mia's my favorite. Naturally, team loyalty is essential. And in the end, it's the stew that wins, not the support. I look forward to an invigorating competition. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. And a joyful Hibernation Festival to you. You too. Tomorrow we work hard. Today we celebrate. Well, look who it is. You've got the day off too then. Not quite. Sadly, night shift. Oh, okay. Well, it's still cool that you stopped by. I hope that decision doesn't come back to haunt me tomorrow. I guess that'll depend on what else you've got planned for today. How are things going in surgery? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Old Lidwin spends all day acting like a big shot without ever actually lifting a finger to help. Benny and Rennie keep the whole place running. Who's on shift for you today? I think Dr. Linwood and Benjamin are there. Maybe you'll have time to drop by later. If you do, say hi to Benny for me. For now, I'm going to treat myself to a tall mug of now get punch. It's great to be able to take a breather for once. Enjoy your evening and happy Hibernation Festival. You too. Safe journey to St. Ursula's later. Wow, that now get pouch smells so good. I think I'll have a mug of it. Maybe even two. Hello, Grey Flower. Gray what? Oh, nothing. Oh. Hey, Carl's here. Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know they've got hot cocoa with brandy here? Okay, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about the important things in life, like hot cocoa with brandy. Haha. I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all the kegs are drained. Did you know Mia's taking part in the stew contest today? Really? No kidding. No kidding. Our Mia is going to be champion stew maker this year? Old Colbert might as well pack up her gruel and head home right now. This calls for another drink. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scarfing down Mia's stew, after all. Isn't it usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. True, hee. You're way more competent than any doctor I know. I wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa there. Don't get frowny, Pheno face. My Pheno Finley friend. You and me were celebrating today. Haha. I feel great. Hey, have you seen Galano around? Not yet. He wanted to serve as extra foamy craft beer today. I'm gonna go find the old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. See you later, Radiator. Hey, Giuliano! Does anyone know where I can get a decent drink around here? And he's gone. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey, Mia, anyone home? 2 tablespoons of truffle powder, or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12? You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay. Okay. Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go into the stew? None. There's no truffle powder in stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far, and I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're gonna win, I just know it. You really think so? You bet. It's gonna be amazing. And if I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right here watching you cook everyone else off the stage. Yes, we've got this. Thank you. I feel better already. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. Ready? Oof. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm rooting for you, Mia. Thank you. Fellow Porcupineans, may I have your attention for a moment? A happy Hibernation Festival to all of you. Today is a very special day for me. I didn't mean to push it that fast for the 9th time in a row. You'd think this would be a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy, seeing all of you celebrating with you. This is always the highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we've had in this town. I've seen many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me? I'm still here. For that, I am truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're all here to party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourselves to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, spare a thought for those who cannot be with us today, those who have passed away over the course of the last year, and also for those who are at work right now, or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy, hee hee. All right, let's get on with it. I, Adele von Witterstein, can feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up in anticipation as I hereby declare this year's Hibernation Festival open. Ta-da! Here's to all of you. Cheers, you old biddy. Cheers. Here's to us. Turn on the water. They fixed it. Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain to keep us warm and serve as a base for the stews. Good luck to everyone taking part. And bon appetit to all our stew samplers. Here's to us. So pretty. Look at our Mia. Go, Mia. Give Hedrick a good roasting. And Sergey, too. He's been on my blacklist ever since he took the fried corn on the cob off the menu. Show him how it's done. Woohoo! Good news, the hazelnut candles are just firming up. They should be fresh and ready to go right after the contest, if not before. Look at Adele, bopping away. I hope I'm like that when I grow up. Don't tell anyone, but a tear came to my eye when she was speaking just now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the festival. Too bad you can't stay to the end, but have yourself a great time all the same. See you around, Finny. We are hungry, we are hungry. Hungry, 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 and thirsty too. There you are. I was just warming up my voice to cheer Chloe on. What a sneak preview. Yes, maybe. Okay, here it comes. Go, Chloe, go! Everyone else's stew is woe! Everyone else's stew is woe? I may need to work on my grammar. I'm rooting for everyone in the contest. So you're rooting for Chloe too? Great. I'm selling actual goods from our store today. Pins, greeting cards, wrapping paper, but if I'm honest, my thoughts are elsewhere. All I think about is Chloe winning that trophy again. Hey, Doc. Fancy bumping into you here. Good to see ya. How are ya? Lungs doing well? Couldn't be better. I've got this cool spray thing now. I just keep it in my pocket all the time. And when I'm out of breath, I take a quick breath from it. It's awesome. Yay, awesome inhalers. I'm glad to hear that. But lay off the cigarettes, okay? I know it's hard on special occasions, but your lungs will thank you. Sure thing, Doc. I really don't want to end up back in the hospital. Is the internet working better now, at least? Afraid not. Okay, let me see how they're doing. Just stick to the recipe, same as usual. Ration, weigh, don't overseason. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley? What's wrong? Finley! Yes. The pickleweed! What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient. The spice that makes my tomato stew special. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I gonna do? I can't leave my stew. Everything's already simmering. And time's running out, too. Don't worry, I'll get some for you. Where do you get something like that? At the grocery store. But that closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes. You see Roman Hedrick over there at the front? Yes. Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why. It makes the stew terribly bitter. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him. You just keep doing what you're doing. Just a few more minutes, dear contestants. Then it's time to drop yo spoons. Oh no, did you hear that? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Really? Oh, thank you. Sergey, I didn't know you had a stall here too. Of course I do. I can't deprive the town of my street food. All this reminds me of my days as a young traveling chef. I fired up the grills on so many streets in so many cities. But don't be fooled. This is just the warm-up. Today I too find myself in the orchestra pit of flavors, allowing myself to be entranced by the bubbling of the hot pots. Today there will be no long symphony of several movements. On this day it all comes down to a single chord, the perfect note, and I will call this masterpiece Sergey's famous pepper stew. Sounds delicious. You are blessed, don't you see? You are one of the lucky few who may get a chance to sample a bowl today. This is one Hibernation festival you'll never forget. Mr. Hedrick, may I disturb you for a moment? You know I'm always happy to listen to my team's concerns, but I still need a moment or two for my stew. I need some of your pickleweed. What? From my ingredients? Yes, could you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of question. You're a very likable young man, and I would like to help, truly I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe. If I change even the slightest thing, it will affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Mr. Hedrick can't spare any of his ingredients. I'm sorry. That's all right. It's my fault for forgetting it after all. Thanks for trying anyway. My young colleague. I have been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's Hospital, just like myself, and our other young colleague back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I've decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. But of course, I can't just simply give my ingredients away. So I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I would like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem. I'll just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. This caraway liquor is very special. The owner has produced only one bottle of it. Oh, I'm guessing it's insanely expensive then? Expensive? Not at all. In fact, the wine seller is looking to give it away. Oh? Yes, it's a prize of sorts for the first person to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's a sort of password, the solution to a riddle. Do you have any idea what it's about? No, but talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find some answers there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. Excellent. Even though it would have been nicer if you'd helped us for free. Wine stand. This person? I'm interested in winning the bottle of caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. Red trees? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not, no. Okay. There are a few other people here who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I find out who knows the answer? That's part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to get you started. Now pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. That's it? That's it. Take a look around, talk to people, and good luck. Thanks. We only have 6 minutes. Oh no. Okay. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. What are you talking about, Finley? Okay, he doesn't know. Hazelnut. Is that the answer? The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. Ah, I know the answer to that. Hold on. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. No idea what it's supposed to mean, though. I'll figure it out. Good luck. Okay, I think it's fine. I think Pina said it. Ah, you've returned. So do you have any answer? Sorry, I still don't know the answer. I thought Pina told us. Son of a biscuit. She didn't know. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. I know the answer. The green train is almost here. Thank you. Is that it? The green train is almost here? The green train is almost here. Oh, that sounds familiar. It travels on to the purple sea. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck. It travels on to the purple sea. The answer to that is... the red trees have left the forest. I hope that helps you. It does. Thank you, Susie. Is that the answer? Ah, you've returned. So you have the answer? Hold on a second. Are you playing the game too? Why, of course. There's no rules. So do you have the answer? Yes? The red trees have left the forest. Now they grow on the Golden Beach. Incredible! That's the right answer. You've won. And in record time, too. Really? Yay, congratulations. Here's your prize. Thank you very much. I've got a dash. Have a good evening. You too, my friend. Don't drop the bottle. Hey, we did it! Mr. Hedrick, I have the liquor. Very good, my young colleague. You can always rely on Team St. Ursula. Can I have the pickleweed now? Of course, you've held up your end of the bargain, and so shall I. Here is your prize, a bundle of the finest pickleweed. Thank you. Sorry, I've got to run. I've got the ingredient. What? Really? That's awesome. You're the best sous chef in the world. We can talk more later. Time's running out. Yep. Okay, time's running out. We did it! So, my lovelies, your time is up. The cooking period is now officially over. Set your wooden spoons to one side and prepare for the tasting. Dig in, folks. Official announcers get first dibs. Hee hee. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. But before we get to the award ceremony, there's something I'd like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have only been here for a short time. Others have spent their whole lives here. And that's good, and the way things should be. Be kind to each other, be grateful, be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe these are just the melancholy thoughts of an old woman. Or maybe I've already had a nugget punch or two. But I love all of you. So before the food coma sets in, let's get to the award ceremony. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creations. Chloe took us on a wild journey through the world of porcini mushrooms. Roman presented you with the spicy pickleweed pods. Isaac whipped up some handmade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, a first-time contestant today, gave us a tomato stew that I'm sure has bowled more than a few of you over. And our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergey, head chef at the cafeteria at St. Ursula's. His entry this year was a fiery hot pepper stew. Okay, that's everyone. Hold on to your spoons, it's about to get serious. The winner of this year's Porcupine Stew contest is... Mia with her fruity spicy tomato stew. She did it! Really? Congratulations. Yes! Congratulations! What a great stew! And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations, and congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You are really lucky to get to taste such wonderful stews. And now let the celebrations continue. You said it. Hee hee. Yay, she did it. Mia, you were awesome. Congratulations. Hee hee, thanks. Did you like the stew? Even better than that, I haven't even tasted it yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot got gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I could see how delicious it was from the looks in everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a little awkward, actually. Woo! Finally done. I couldn't concentrate with all the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can I get you something now? Let's see. Yes, hazelnut candle. One hazelnut candle coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. Nothing? That's right. Everyone gets one hazelnut candle for free if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But doesn't it mean you end up losing money on candles? Yes, but making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby, so I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. All right. I almost forgot to get the candle for her, so I'm glad I remembered. Mia, is everything all right? Yes, everything's great. I wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some of your stew left? No, hee, that was gone in a flash. But you're the one who talked me into entering the contest in the first place. And that evening we cooked together really motivated me. What's more, you didn't just chop the ingredients for me. You also brought me the key ingredient today. What I'm saying is that I couldn't have done this without you. Which is why I want you to have my winning trophy. Really? But you're the one who won it. Yes, but it was as much your victory as it was mine, really. Besides, I wouldn't even know where to put it in my apartment. Thank you, Mia. I feel very honored. But how about we share it? It can be one of those trophies that moves from place to place. I'll take it and invite you to dinner sometime, so I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you, and we can cook again at your place. We can take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yes, let's take turns. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley. And you too. Celebrate, you deserve it. But now I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night. I like Mia, she's sweet. I gotta say Ingrid is still my favorite character though, just because she's really funny. She hasn't really been kind of funny lately, but I think it's because of all the stress. Hey, it's snowing. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It's snowing. Hey, Porcupine. All of you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Good night, Mr. Bus Stop. Well, at least the bus has a good reason not to come today. If you're partying and drinking, it's best not to do any driving at all. That goes for buses as well as cars. Whee! The first ever Hibernation Festival brought the people of Porcupine together. They celebrated and feasted, but when it was all done, there was still a pile of candy left over. Together, they decided to store the leftover candy in a cabinet, and on that day, my dear vending machine, you were born. Yes, I'm sure that's how the story goes. Not in the mood for the Hibernation Festival? Sure I am, but someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute, though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything, I can't stand it anyway, boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at the wine stand, though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious, and there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What, has someone got it? Well, I won it. You can't be serious. I'm sorry. I needed the bottle so Mia could win the stew contest. Did she make a wine stew? No, I had to trade it for a special ingredient. I see, and did she win? Yes, the stew was amazing. Well, I guess that's okay then. At least the wine went to a good cause. You've got a good heart, kid. All the same, if I go down there right now and there's nothing left to drink, I'll be back here and I'll have your head. Now off to your shift. Dr. Kurowski is waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Oh, I remember. Believe me, I remember. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Krakowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true. So how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feel a little bit better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. All right, see you soon. All right, time to get back to our doctor duties. Ba-da-da-da-da. This is my favorite part of the game. P33. So I guess we'll go to P31 first because it's closer. Good evening, Miss Van Gollen. It is important not to get rattled. Oh, there's blood on her smock. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly it got hard to breathe and I passed out again. Dr. Gatira brought me back up here. I have to admit, to a certain amount of luck, Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at that time too. He was a huge help in getting Sonia up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Gatira. Oh, this and that. Ourselves, the world. I helped Miss Van Gollen breathe until she managed to calm down. Miss Van Gollen, I wish you all the best and a natural recovery for both body and mind. Now, I've already taken far too long a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you, you too. How are you feeling, Miss Van Gollen? Son of a bitch. Stop pushing buttons. Your blood pressure must have been fluctuating. You had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Katira kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yes, Dr. Katira has his own way of looking at things, but he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. All right. Ah, I hate this. Ah, jeez. What? That should have been a B. That should have been a B. Son of a bitch. I'm afraid medication will only go part of the way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you'll need to work out what best works for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest. The things that Dr. Gutierrez said, they kind of helped. I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gutierrez again tomorrow. Rest well. Man, I'm not doing so good anymore. I'm trying. I am. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. I just suck. Okay, I haven't met this patient yet. It's an owl. Doesn't look very nice. Dr. Gerda? Finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? St. Ursula, save us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, doctor. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of reoccurring itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I am aware of the high mortality rate once surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase. All right. So she just wants her medicine so she can get out of here. Okay, don't need that. Let's just keep it at 1, maybe? Okay, so now we just need to figure out the blue. Okay, blue's good. Blue and pink are the only ones that are good, though. Okay, blue, orange, red is good. Pink is good. Green is not. Which one's wrong? Let's see. Oh, I did it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, blue, orange. We did it. Sweet. Finally, it's been a long time since I got an A. Your liver readings are in critical range. You don't say. To make sure it is cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, we need to do a liver biopsy. No. No. I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse, and your nursing staff insist I don't drink here. So now I have 2 problems, alcohol withdrawal and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, her symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research. A load of waffle, that's what that is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. All right. Well, since she's not the nicest, I'm really glad we got an A on her procedure because she can't say that we did anything wrong, at least. At least not say it and be correct about it. Okay, 304 is our last patient. I would have really loved to go to the Hibernation Festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I've been having my own little Hibernation Festival right here. I've just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. All right, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I was still reading that. Excuse you. Excuse you. I'm not good at this one. Please tell me I did good. Hey! Yay! Look at us go! Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful Hibernation Festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you, I'm definitely wide awake right now. I've got to admit. Oh, I thought he was going to say what she has to admit. I guess it was just admitting that she's awake. Whee! Huh, she must be in the break room. I'm done, Dr. Krukowski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant, if you say so. Well, let's see. I've done better, but, you know. You were really quick today. I like that. I have one more request for you. Of course, what? Miss DeCalma? I've been watching her tonight, and she's not doing very well. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. I've got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. Yay, we can give her our candle. Or her candle, I should say. She's in 301, right? I don't remember. Or maybe it's 303. I don't know. There'll be like bubbles on the door. No, no bubbles. Ah, bubbles. 303. Hey, that was my classroom last year too. My classroom was 303. Not that y'all care, but I just thought that was cool. Hey, Irma, how are you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. I was. It was great. I met a lot of people, and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion, and look what I found, Irma. Aw. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You've really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me, so many memories from all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's all right. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. Irma? What do you mean by last? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Krukowski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know? Of course, Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's all right. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. One last story. Is she dying? That's sad. Okay, break room's over here. We always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Black tea, peppermint tea, fruit tea, green tea, winter tea. Let's do winter tea. Okay, now I'd better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah, yes, old Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die. In the next few hours. But we have to do something. What I'm gonna do is make myself a cup of tea too. How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help, Finley. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not been able to reach Galano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. This is so sad. Well, they did say the game was gonna be sad. I just wasn't ready for it. But I mean, I am a doctor, so I mean, of course, that there's gonna be patients that we lose. Irma, I'm back, and I got your tea. Irma? Who? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling, thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first Hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for the time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow, but the Hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert. Loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world, but he also had a great fear of flying, and he wasn't the youngest anymore either. Neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to until it was banned. It was the Hibernation Festival. When Gilbert sat in the hot air balloon for the first time, there was already snow on the roads and the roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells. We were there every year, when it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together. I'd already bought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he'd spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there, but that year the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then, all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above town. And me? I'd seen the whole thing, and I'd leapt desperately at a dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down. But instead, I simply floated away with it. Oh, God. Gilbert helped me into the basket, and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into our skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true. I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. But then I remembered the hazelnut candle I bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just as the sky and the clouds and the scent of the hazelnut candle, suddenly there was a bang. The burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut burner had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore. But how would we know which way to go? Then, before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it, very softly. The Hibernation the song everyone at Porcupine sings together for the Hibernation Festival. We strained our ears and Gilbert steered the balloon straight toward the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace, the snow-covered roofs, and the festival goers. What a sight. They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain and all of the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how Mike Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. Oh, bless. I'll be reunited with him soon. Then we'll fly together again, Mike Gilbert and I. Hey, we got an achievement for listening to all of her stories. Are they still playing the hibernation hymn in the square? Maybe, I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it just faintly. Yes, they're probably still celebrating, and here's the two of us, stuck working the night shift at the hospital, eh? You're doing a good job with the work. But Irma? I made it to the hibernation. Aww. She's gone. All right, well, that was the end of Act 2. I hate to end it on such a really sad note, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really, really liking this game so far. I will finish this game tomorrow on stream for you guys, because I think we only have like maybe 2 hours left, maybe 3. So we're almost done with this game, so I might make it a surprise stream tomorrow, and I'll get it up onto my YouTube channel as quick as I can.